Hi guys, happy fantastic Sunday to everyone. I hope everyone is having a blessed, beautiful day. If you're alive, if you woke up, even if you are down and out, depressed, give grace, give thanks. We can power through anything, okay? It's life lessons. But I didn't mean to start the video off this way, right? But like, listen, I am multitasking this morning. I'm about to change my bed sheets, right? And I decided to, as you can see, I'm taking most of my babies off the bed, and I decided to try to change my Adalyn's. As you can see, okay, I got my pillows up there piled up. I just changed them. This is all a working process, right? But as you can see, I have multiple outfits over. These are all Adalyn scopes, and I've been throwing outfits there because I've been wanting to change them. So I said, you know what? Let me change these babies. And then I said, let me set it up so I could change my 3 silicone Adalyn, right? And then I said, no, today I'm going to make it a Sunday fun day with Adalyn's. And I know this is crazy looking or whatever. And a lot of people was like, oh, it's really bougie. But listen, guys, it is what it is. And it's, I'm going to change my bed sheets, right? But I turned on the camera because little Mr. Hanks has the zoomies, and he is so intelligent, guys. I'm like, do you want to go on your stroller? You're going to stroller? Yeah? You're going to stroller? You do, right? So yesterday I gave him a bath, and you were going to stroller? You're going to stroller? And yes, he does. He wants to go in his stroller, guys. And he was just bouncing like a little crazy happy puppy, and it was so cute. So I just wanted to give you guys a little thing like that, and he was just like going in the loops of the so cute. He's so cute. He got a bath yesterday, and he let me trim his ears and his face a little bit, and he did so well, very well. So anyways, guys, I'm gonna set it up better for you, and I'm gonna put little Mr. Zoomy, and his name is Hanks, but he gets the zoomies where he starts going crazy. So I'm going to put him in his stroller because that's what he wants. And then I'm going to continue with my video. Come on. Come on. Come on. What is it? You got to come. Come on. Come on. He got the zoomies. He's so freaking... Look at him, guys. You're so cute. You're so cute. Yes, you are. Come on, let's go in your stroller. Let's go in your stroller. Let's go in your stroller. Okay. Okay, guys. So I don't know how great this video is going to come out. It's probably going to be like really not the best video. Not that I make the best videos, but I kind of do because they're fun. Okay, it doesn't matter what it looks like. It's about the energy and how much you're loving what you do, right? And that's basically what I'm trying to do over here. It's just difficult because there's a lot of Adalyn scopes. As you can see in the front, I have my 3 silicone ones. I might mess up with bows and shoes and socks, guys. I'm not gonna like hit everything. I think this one video probably off camera, if I forget anything, then I'll just apply it later on for them, because I do want to change all of these 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 Adelyns here. I want to change them, and yeah, I've been wanting to do this. And as you can see, well, you probably can't, but let me kind of move the camera on. It's on the tripod. So back there I have the other ones. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. So over there I have the vinyls in the back of the bed, and you won't be able to see them like right away, but I'll do like I'll try to do like 3 at a time or something. Like I have my twin boppy pillow here with the 2 silicone dolls, and then I have my little silicone boy Ashton here. And what I'm going to try my best to do is change these 3, prop them in the back over there where they belong. Well, they don't belong there, they belong on my bed, but I'm gonna change these 3 and move them out, and then move 3 more, and then put them back, and then move, you know, I'll try to work it that way, right? And yeah, so let's get to it. But before I do all that, guys, like I was saying, a welcome to everybody. I hope everybody's having a fantastic Sunday. And if this is the first time that you are watching and you enjoy my video, please consider liking, subscribing, hitting the notification bell so that you can be rolling in the action. And whenever I make a video, you could get notified. So please also consider sharing my videos with your dolly friends so that you can help my channel grow. For all my ride or dies, ride or dies, ride or dies. I'm gonna give you booty action. Ride or dies, ride or dies, ride or dies. What's up, guys? What is up, guys? I am feeling like full of energy. It's early in the morning. It's very, very lightly snowing. It's like a wet snow type. It's not really like, it's absolutely not sticking to the ground. So, you know, thank God, right? It's like 36 degrees, and it is, let me see what time on mine. It's 10:28. It's 10:28 in the morning, guys, and I am, I've been up since 7 in the morning, right? I had like a pot of coffee already, and I'm not even kidding. And I am, I just finished doing my bed sheet, that I cover myself with, and that finished in the laundry, and I am now about to change. I moved my pillows, my dolls, and then now, of course, I got these dolls on here because I decided, you know what? I want to change my Adalyns, and I think I want to do something like on a Sunday. I would try to like do it every Sunday, but I can't be consistent. I just suck at being consistent with the whole doll collecting thing, and you know, and changing, and you know, I did do a video yesterday, and I said how it gets overwhelming, guys. I am super overwhelmed with all the stuff that, you know, with my addiction of, you know, of collecting. And guys, I got my busted pajamas on. These pajamas, guys, let me tell you guys, you guys seen me in this like a million times. I gotta tell you, my cousin gave me this, I believe it was for Christmas, maybe like 4 years ago. And if I tell you guys, I have so many pajamas, and I just love, and I even went and I found the same set. This comes like with a little robe, but we don't need the robe, guys. We don't need the robe, okay? You can't see nothing, you know, and it's comfortable, and I'm at home, and I got, guys, I tell you, I washed this and I put it on. And then I have another one that I even found a different pattern in Marshall's, and I right away, I've seen it. I was like, oh my gosh, I got it, right? Especially I was going through hot flash and menopause, but thank God the patches, the estrogen patches have been doing, oh my goodness, guys. I cannot encourage anybody that's going through hot flashes to go and get freaking estrogen patches. It's a game changer, guys. Big time the game changer. I cannot stress. Like I can't live without them. I can't. I will not. I cannot go through those flashes, those hot flashes, and the sweating, and the mood swings, and the happy and the crying and the, no, it's, you know, it's terrible. And mind you, I still go through the, like, I'm a little bit forgetful some at times, you know, and it does happen, but it, you know, I mean, and not, I don't have all the symptoms at all. I have like, maybe I feel maybe often the forgetfulness. I seem to, but I think I was always forgetful. I used to smoke a lot of marijuana, and I think that has a lot to do with it. Maybe not, but who cares? I can't go through the hot flashes and the sweating and the crying and the, I can't, it was just too much for me. This is 2026, guys. It's a new generation. We're not in 1820. This is like, medicine has evolved, and I'm not a person to take medication, but I cannot. I cannot. I cannot. I can't do it. I refuse to naturally go for 15 years doing that hot flash shit and the crying and the whole craziness. I won't do it. I won't do it. So this is Addison, guys, and she's my sleeping Adalyn. So cute. So cute. Right? But how you call it, guys? Yeah, I cannot stress enough for you guys not to put yourself through it. Just go to your doctor. Go to your you have to go through your GYN doctor. And they refer you to a menopause doctor, and then yeah, get that shit done, because it's no need to go through that craziness. But I don't even know what the hell I was talking about after. That's, like I said, you get forgetfulness and stuff like that. But it's okay, guys. I talk a little bit about everything. But this morning I really wanted to make a video, like I've been saying. Oh, I think I was talking about how I've been overwhelmed and I can't keep up with just the craziness. I over did, I went in a little way too hard on the shopping and the collecting, and it's gotten really, really like overwhelming, like really overwhelming, guys, like really overwhelming. And you know what, guys, I'm not saying that sometimes I wake up and I'm like, I'm gonna sell everything, which, maybe I have said that I wanna kind of like sell some stuff as far as my dolls, like maybe my higher end dolls. I can see myself selling them now. Okay, and I think I was talking about my pajamas, that I bought one that I seen in Marshall's. I love them. Yeah, that's where I was at. Yeah, so they're very cool. They're probably, got like little, maybe ready for the, no, they're not ready for the garbage for another 2 years. And plus that my cousin gave them to me. I freaking love them, and I love it. And I love them. I'm gonna wear them till they have holes in them and they like literally can't stay on my body. So if you see me and like busted pajamas and expensive dolls, and you want to say like, why she got busted pajamas and all these expensive dolls and clothes, bitch, go get some pajamas. Listen, you have no idea how much shit I have for myself. Like pajamas, forget it. Like clothes, forget it. Shoes, I mean, everything I do way big. It's kind of coming down a little bit more. It looks, as long as it doesn't stick, I'm good. I'm all about comfortability, and now that I'm by myself, I love my life so much. I really do. I love that I'm just at peace, Mental state is, your mental being and your mental state and your happiness is a lot. It's a lot. It's very important. Very, 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 very important. Guys, so I didn't have anything planned to like talk about, but I have something on my mind since last night. So late last night, guys, I don't really like watch everybody because a lot of YouTubers bore me. I have a short attention span, right? And a lot of people bored me to death. And by the way, guys, this is gonna be a super long video because I have like a gazillion dolls to change. I might change a couple of them and then just show you the results at the end, because it's way a lot of dolls. But and it might be like longer than an hour. I usually make hour-long videos, and I'm sorry if I'm showing you my fantastically chubby arms. They are designed for the winter to fly. to go south. But anyways, guys, I really don't watch many YouTubers because a lot of people, I have a short attention span, like I was saying, and a lot of people bore me the hell. Like, I can't. I get so bored. A lot of times if the video is titled like a box opening or like a new doll and I want to see it, I click it and then I zoom it all the way to where I see the doll and then I'm out. I'm sorry, guys, but a lot of you guys, and not to say that, you know, I'm the best person out there making videos. I'm not. And, you know, we all like different things. So it's okay. A lot of people don't like me because I've seen it said that, oh, she curses a lot and she does this a lot and she does that. And, you know, some people even, I even heard some, I seen a comment where somebody was like, that I'm trying too hard and that I'm trying to be fake. I'm not fake. I don't even know how to be fake. I can't. This is a 1000%. You know, a lot of people say like they hide behind the camera, like they'll talk shit behind the camera, but then in real life they won't. Like in real life, I'll talk the smack behind the camera, and then like in real life, then I want to look for you, and in real life give it to you. Okay, that's how I am. Okay, I'm a firecracker. I'm a spitfire bitch. Okay, always been a spitfire all my life. Okay, so for those that think that I'm, you know, faking it or trying too hard or being whatever it is that you want to think, I really don't give a shit. It is what it is. You could think whatever you want to think, but this is who I really am. But anyways, all that to be said, oh my God, my mind drowned you in water. I don't watch a lot of videos. Like I said, a lot of people bore me, but I gotta say, and I don't know if I should even talk about this or mention it, but yesterday, one of the people that I do watch, and I don't sit at home watching videos either, guys. I have shit to do, right? But yesterday I did absolutely not much, and then later on in the evening, what I did was I gave my puppies both baths. And I cleaned my bathroom, right? Because after I washed them in the tub, of course, I got to clean the whole bathroom. I do. I always do that. I have to, right? I don't just jump in there after I wash the dogs. Actually, you know, I take only showers. And, like, if anybody takes a bath, or if I'm in somebody's house and I'm going to take a bath, I always take showers. But let's say like if I want to soak my body, or for whatever reason, I always wash the tub before I do that. I don't know, it's like an OCD craziness of mine. Even if the tub is already clean, I gotta like clean it myself, and then when I get out, I wash it again. I don't know why. That's what I do. I mean, whatever, right? But anyways, after I did that, okay, so hold on a minute. They're gonna wear this. This one is footed. Look at how cute, guys. And I believe I bought this last year. Isn't this the cutest little freaking sweater? Oh my goodness, guys. And I bought it at Marshall's for $12.99. I could not leave it. I don't care how much shit I have. I could not leave this. This is a beautiful pink knit, right? Really, really beautiful. And it has like a knitted, not a knit. It has a bunny on it. And it's brown and beige, and it's that, what's this, mauve pink. And the sweater, the sweater, it's a sweater, it's not a knit. I'm sorry, guys, this is a sweater set, right? And it's it has like a bunny that's brown and beige, and it has the mauve pink bow in the middle, and it's footed. It's a two-piece, right? Just gonna wear that. And then I got this one. This is another two-piece. I kind of matched it with this bow, but I'm not even sure if it's going to fit her. I'm going to try it. I also got an option of a hat, but let's see. You know, I like options, guys. This is like the same as that sweater set, and I found this the same year that I bought that one, but at different times, right? And actually in the different Marshalls, they had this one, right? And this one is a two-piece, but it's not footed. right? It's cuffed at the ankles, and then the pants are burgundy, right? And then the top is a cream or off-white. It's like a cream. With the wrist, it has a little trimming of burgundy. Around the neck, it has a trimming of burgundy. And the sweater itself is cream, and it has a little bear, a little girl. She's a bear, and she has a sweater, a burgundy sweater. She is brown. She is beige. She's a darker beige. This is cream. The sweater's cream, and she's beige, right? And then she's a bear. And then she has a burgundy hair bow. She has a burgundy top with beige or cream color hearts. She has a bag with a cream color heart. And she has little shoes, burgundy shoes, and striped burgundy and cream color socks. And I probably did a fucked up job describing that, but I did my best for those that aren't visuals or cannot see. And then this one also was $12.99 in Marshalls. And like I said, I bought them at different Marshalls. There's like 2 Marshalls very close by to me, and I got these. And then Little Mr. Man. And then I don't know if I'm gonna give them hats with bows or give them these bows. I'm not sure. This is like an optional thing when we get to that, right? Hopefully I remember that I put it there. Let me just put it right here. Okay. Right? And then Little Mr. Man over there, Ashton, is going to get this knit. And this I bought when I was nesting for him in Burlington. Okay? I bought this for him in Burlington. And look, guys, it was $10.99. And then this is a very nice, this is good like for the spring. It's another sweater. Like another sweater, thin sweater set. And I don't know what pattern this is, but it has a pattern on the top, and it snaps. It has 3 wooden buttons, which they are plastic, not real wood, in the crotch, and it has 3 buttons on the chest, and it has a little collar. It's all powder blue, and then it has some sweater pants also, and it has a hat with the same triangular knit pattern that it has on the top of the shirt and the sleeves. It has the hat like that too. I suck. And then he's gonna wear these little shoes. Look at how cute. And I think I got these at Burlington for $4.99 as well. They're white, and they have a powder blue. That's powder blue, and the shoes are white, powder blue, and I think that's like some type of, it's a heart monster. Because it has like ears, and it has a heart, and it has little arms. Whatever. That's what they're going to wear, okay? And maybe the other babies I will change and then give you like a little description of what they're wearing afterwards. I never done that before, but we probably will do it today. Because this is a lot of dolls, and it's going to be a long video. I can't do a 2-hour long video, right? Huh? It's going to take me a while. Oops. Damn it. Do that on top of the dolls. And then, yeah. So moving right along. Right? So what I was saying was that last night, after I did that, I went to bed and I was tired, guys. I was actually up for a little bit. And then I went and I laid down. I edited my video, and I put it up like around 1 o'clock in the morning. But I was kind of like editing it and uploading it to my phone and doing that, right? But anyways, I decided to watch a couple of videos. Well, not a couple. I think I only watched that one video. Okay. And no offense. And so anyways, I was watching Reborns. I want to say Rainbows Reborns. I will edit her channel name right over here so that you guys can go and watch her, right? I was watching her video, and it was... it made me... It gave me... how could I say? So, I really love her. I love her energy. She does like, oh gosh, I always forget the name of the dolls that they call, what are they called? Like she does like, dolls that are like, oh my goodness. She does like, you know, like I did the clown doll, right? Like, shit, it's on the tip of my tongue. You know, she does like out the box. She doesn't do like regular babies. Like she'll do like, monster babies. She has like a beautiful, oh my gosh, I cannot tell you that she has a Beetlejuice doll that I freaking love. And she has a doll that, she has a 3-year-old June. She has a lot of dolls that she creates, right? She's an artist and she creates dolls and sells them. God, it's on the tip of my freaking tongue. It's gonna come to me. But anyways, she makes, you know, dolls that a lot of people will probably see them and be like, what the hell? Like, you know, but I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to think of the word. What these dolls are called. But it's eating my brain up. And it's making me lose. Okay. Anyways. She has this 3-year-old June doll. She's selling it. I think she said in her video yesterday that it's $500. If you guys like dolls that are like... I love that doll because she's like... I would take her out for Halloween. I would take her out for Halloween, just like... She would be dope. You know, she's dope. Like she has like an axe to her thing, to her head, and she's got like bloody, you know, like she's gory. I love it. I love the way she creates that way, right? Listen, guys, a lot of people might think whatever they might think. Them like, oh, that's not cool. And, you know, everybody thinks differently and everybody sees differently. And, I mean, some people love scary movies and some people don't. And I kind of like see like her art and her mentality of working with like effects, like for gory, scary movies and stuff like that. Like she would be badass for that, okay? She should really like look into that, you know? Sometimes we need to think a little bit bigger and outside the box of what we do and like with our talents, right? And I could definitely see her creativity as working, I think it's Rainbows and Reborns. I think her channel is. I could be wrong, but I'll figure it out and I'll edit it, of course. I am talking about her, so I would definitely, and I love to share and direct you guys to different Reborn channels so that you guys can, you know, we all different, we all like different things, right? So I like that. I like to direct people and just, you know, send people over to other people's channels and stuff like that. You know, if you guys watch me, you see that I do that all the time. I'm not like, oh, just watch me. That's just stupid and ridiculous. I don't think that way. I always like to give credit and just send people over so that we could discover new channels and stuff like that. Oh my God, this knit is so... Oh my God. Guys, you guys see this? Oh my goodness, it's so freaking adorable. This is so cute. And for $12.99, like a real baby would be like so cute in that. The only difference is that a real baby will vomit on it and put a stain on it. This baby don't do that. She don't do that. I don't do that, Mama. You could just wear this all the time. And my brothers and sisters can wear it. But anywho, I was watching her and her video. She did do a, so like if you never seen her before and you go over, maybe the last video wouldn't be a, and maybe it would, because you know we're all different. I shouldn't even say that. I was gonna say maybe it wouldn't even be a good video for you to see for the first time, but maybe it would, because we all take things at different strides. And that's what she was sharing in her videos, how about mental health, right? She was talking about mental health and how she wanted to share. She was struggling with a lot, and she wanted to share that video. She wanted to share it with us and, you know, with the viewers, because somebody out there, she might be able to help somebody out there. Somebody out there might be struggling as well with the same thing that she is struggling in life with. Oh my goodness, I love this outfit, right? And I was watching her because you know, she, to me, she gives me this vibe as of like a warrior, because she's going through a lot. And this yesterday's video was in the first video that I seen her that way. I just think like she goes through a lot, but she keeps her head above water no matter. She talks about like what she's going through and her day and her experiences, but then she's so gentle. And you see, like, you could, if you first go onto her video, right, you see like these gory dolls and, you know, this girl with colorful hair and tattoos, and you right away might judge, right, and judge her and be like, oh hell no, she likes those. It's on the tip of my tongue, okay, the word of the dolls. But anyways, you might judge right away. It's very easy to go and judge somebody and just be like, oh hell no, I'm like, you know, that's gory, and that's, why would people like stuff like that? But people watch scary movies all the time, right? People watch. I have these hats that I might incorporate. I'm not sure yet. I just, you know, like I said, options. But I did bring bows and stuff. Let's see how this goes. And all this, I'm not sure. I really never did that. I always give her bandana because I think that these can fall off. But let's see. Let's try the bunny one, right? But how you call it? People say like, oh, I don't think she has enough hair for that. People say like, oh, I'm not judgmental, you know, I don't judge people, but we do. I'm sorry, you know, if you say that you're not judgmental, at some point in your life, you do judge people, okay? It might be for a good reason or bad reason, or whichever way. It could be like I judge people. Like if you're hanging out with devilish people, or like that's your flow and stuff like that, I probably wouldn't really want to fuck with you, because you know, when you lie with dogs, you wake up with fleas, right? And because of that, and I, you know, and or if I do, I will feed you 1000% with a long handle spoon, and I will just keep it very, very cordial, if that's how they say it. She's gonna keep the hair. Looks cute. She looks absolutely so freaking cute. Look at her, guys. Oh my god, Addie, you're so pretty, right? So I always believe that if you lie with dogs, you wake up with fleas. And you know, it's just hard for me to like really you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I would kind of like wanna maybe stay the hell away from a person that is, you know, hanging out like with, I don't know, like with somebody that's not good energy, or that I've experienced bad energy with, right? Just, you know, I'm very, very protective of my energy. Well, where I'm going with all this is that I was watching her videos, and so yeah, so people could be very judgmental, right? We all judge. We all judge one way or another. We all judge. Like I was saying, I judge Sorry guys, I kind of like lose sometimes track of thought of, you know, what I'm doing and what I'm saying. I can't multitask as well as I used to because I'm getting old as fuck. But yeah, so you might go over to her channel and you might say like, oh, like, Gory, get the hell away. No, not my cup of tea. And it might not be your cup of tea, but she seems to be so well-rounded, so well, she's strong. She's going through a lot. She's going through a whole lot. And I don't watch her all the time. I don't watch videos all the time, like I was saying earlier. So you know, every now and then I'll sit down and I'll watch one of her videos, because she is one of the people that I do watch every now and then. And yesterday's video that I caught was, gosh, it just threw me for a loop, because she's going through so much. She is enduring a lot, right? And it's like watching her video, it was like I was on the other side and I was feeling different emotions. Like I just wanted to reach out and give her a hug and just kind of like give her like opinions about life and how to kind of like try to power through things a little bit more positive. And not to say that she's a negative person. It's just like when you're going through a hardship in life, it's very easy to question God, to question your belief. And not to say that you stop believing or that she stopped believing. I'm just saying that you know, when you're going through a hard time in life, it's very easy for somebody to question God, you know. And not to turn this conversation on me, but when or to get off topic, but for example, when and not to say that I'm better than anybody else, not. But when my mom passed and I was going through it really, really hard, right? So many of my good friends came up to me at different times and said, are you mad at God? And right away, it was not a question for me. Never was a question for me. Like a question that was difficult for me to answer. It was always no. Why would I be mad at God? Why would I be mad at God, right? Like, why? Like, no. And they were like, oh, okay. Because they knew my relationship with my mom, and that tends to happen a lot with people. Like when they lose like a very you know, like a loved one, somebody special in their lives, they kind of like, they get mad at God, right? Because it's his fault, apparently. But it's not. And I just really wish, and I'm not saying that she's mad at God, but it gave a, you know, and she does believe, but she's kind of like in a hard time, and she was like kind of like questioning, like she had a lot of questions and a lot of like almost disbelief or doubts, or like why questions, and should I believe, should I stop believing? The answer is absolutely no. And don't and it's not God's fault. It's not something that God gave us. Oh my goodness, these freaking outfits are the cutest. But it's not, no matter how difficult anything is, it's not God's fault. God didn't give it to us on our plate. This is a contract. Okay, believe it or not, guys. Believe it or not. I know a lot of religion is involved, the Bible. A lot of people are Bible followers, and not to discourage you guys from, you know, following from your belief or anything like that. Not that I could or that I'm trying to. But this is a contract. This is a life, a soul contract. God did not put us on this planet with us not knowing our hurdles. Okay? we have the free will. We were born with free will, right? We can choose different doors, but the contract in every single door will lead to like certain hurdles that you have to cross, that you have to the base of your life is the base of your life, basically. The base of your contract is the base of your contract. So it can happen at different sporadic times and different ways, but there's certain hurdles that you have to in any door and any life or any life choice that you choose to live your life on. There's certain hurdles that you must cross. They're like it's a must, right? And we don't come on here. This is a life contract, and we asked to come here, okay? And we also asked to come, and we also chose our life situations. As crazy as that might sound, and you might think like, Marisol's crazy, but no, it's really, really, really that. And you guys might not believe that, but it really is. Guys, for those that are parents, right, or have somebody in your life that you really, really love, right, you wouldn't throw that person that you really love into like the dark and just like, I love you, but go in the dark and fend for yourself. And because you love your children, you love hard and deep, right? And you want the best life for that person, right? You want the best for, like, I want the very best. I want my kids to succeed and be the best at life, at everything at life, at any, I don't want them to like have bad experiences. I want to save them from bad experiences, right? So it's basically that with God, with us. Not basically, but that's 100%, right? God wants the very best for us, right? So we don't experience bad experiences. This is our souls experiencing our bodies. On the other side, with God, is unconditional love. It's nothing but unconditional love on the other side. These are small. I think I'm going to give her these. I wanted these because they were lighter, but these are smaller, and I think that these will fit. Oh, you know what? Maybe I could give her booties. Maybe I could give her these booties instead. Let's see how they look. Because it's kind of like dressy. Like, not for really, like, for booties. But, how you call it? We want the best for our kids, right? And God wants the best for us, right? But on the other side, with God, right, when we go back home, it's unconditional love from, like, you just cannot, not even, we can't experience that unconditional love here on this planet. It's just God's unconditional love for us is beyond anything you could ever experience or imagine on this planet. So when we are born here, right, we have to we choose our life, we choose our contract, because on the other side it's nothing but love. Just everything is fantastic, and you could read and know and learn and see situations, like you can see from the other side somebody riding a bike, right? But and you can read about it, you can watch a movie about it, right? But you can't, you got to actually get on that bike and fall and feel what it feels like to scrape your knee and to cry, and for that scraping of the knee. Why you, when you fall off the bike, you shed tears, because you don't know the hurt. You can't experience the hurt, the pain, the actual physical sweating of the pedaling on the bike and just going fast and the wind blowing. You could read about that, right? But to feel it is something different. So that's why we come on to, we ask to be born. We ask to get a body, a physical body, so that our souls can be in it and experience pain, believe it or not. We're actually here to experience pain. Okay? That's really what it is that we're here to experience. Like what you will see as bad experiences, that's what our soul contract is here to experience. Sounds crazy, right? Sounds really, really crazy, but it really is that. Right? So you want to, our souls want to experience riding a bike, feeling the wind, you know, the loss and the pain, the tragic pains and the soul piercing pain of losing a loved one as a child or a parent or a sibling or anyone that you really, really love, like so deeply and in a way that, you know, but we don't ever lose one another. And we cannot experience every life experience through one lifetime in a body. Right? So so that's what we're here to do. We're here to experience that. And I felt like I really like listening to, she's going through a lot. Her daughter's having like mental, I think she's schizophrenic or something. I could be wrong, guys. I think it's she was diagnosed with schizophrenic or something like that, and I think bipolar or something. And she lashes out. She attempts to. This is what I heard from, or what I gathered from. I could be wrong, and if I am, I want to apologize straight to her. I don't even know if she's gonna be watching this video, but I just wanted to kind of talk a little bit about that because, you know, I just really wish I could, it just made me want to like reach out to her, but then sometimes it's like you got to stay in your lane, right? So I just figured maybe if I do this video for anybody, like she did the video so that anybody that's experienced the hardship, right? And similar situations can kind of like relate and say that it's okay to be sad, which it is okay to be sad. It really, really is okay to be sad. Okay, we're here to power through that and to come out on the other side with the experience, right? But yeah. So we're here for a short time because, you know, our bodies give out with being here and the pollution and craziness that we ourselves do to the planet and to ourselves, and we don't eat right and stuff like that. So, you know, our bodies are here for a short time. Our souls are here in our bodies for a short time, but it's in multiple times, lifetimes. And then you start all over and you could choose. Your family stays your family. So like where your daughter where you might have a daughter now, in another lifetime, she will probably be your mom or your dad or your cousin. It's like your immediate family always travels with you. Okay, where it's the soul binding connection, right? So, you know, we actually pick our parents. And a lot of people might say, like, hell no, I did not pick that crazy bitch. Or I did not pick my bastard father, you know. But we actually do. We pick each other and we, you know. And, okay, so you might start out your contract, you know, and be like, oh, I'm going to be, let's say, I want to be your mom and I want to be the best mom. I accept, you know, the challenge of being your mom, this contract. and I'm going to be the best mom I can be, right? But then along the way, we have freedom of choice. So along the way, we might encounter somebody that offers us drugs, and then we decide to experience using drugs, and we might get kind of like caught up in that, in the drug thing. And then because we choose to do drugs, and I'm only using drugs as an example, it could be you choose a man over your kids. A lot of women choose a man over their kids, and they see their poor children, in pain or just going through it, and they don't give a shit. They're like, my man comes first. I don't see that, but everybody's different, and we all have different choices, right? We take different patterns, different paths, not patterns, right? So yeah, so along the way, we have hurdles, and how you choose to cross that hurdle is up to the soul, right? So where you probably chose the whole contract to be the best parent you can be, and then you fuck up along the way because of a man or drugs or something that came across your path, and you took it, and now you lost focus on the path that you were supposed to, right? So then that's why sometimes we get fucked up parents or fucked up kids, or experiences, right? But it's all within different doors that the souls can take, and because you could do drugs, or you could be with somebody like that you choose over your kids, but then you can snap out of it, because a lot of times we know, like, well, like, right, like drug addicts know that I and you know what? Let me not even use drug addicts. Let me use myself as an example. Like, I don't have to use drug addicts as an example. I can use myself. I am constantly telling you guys that I am overwhelmed with all this shit that I have, right? And then, like, I'm not buying no more dolls. I'm overwhelmed. I can't take it. I'm going fucking nuts. I have too fucking much. It's driving me bonkers. This is not good, right? I mean, how many fucking times have I said that in my damn fucking videos? Like, I'm sick of it. I'm sick that I'm saying it all the time, okay? Right? So I'm sure that you guys are probably like, whatever, Marisol, you fucking say that all the time, and you're gonna fucking be shopping next week. I've actually had my my girlfriend Tasha Hollywood literally tell me that the other day. Like, she was like, yeah, right, like, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna try not to do it. I'm not gonna shop. I'm trying to control. And she's like, yeah, right. And I was like, dag, she's fucking right. Like, I probably am gonna shop again, right? So I say it all the time, and then I go out and I buy a fucking new doll, and I buy more fucking clothes, and oh, but it's on fucking sale. Let me get 3 of them. I do this all the time. So it's up to my soul, to snap the fuck out of it, because I literally know that I have a problem, that I have an addiction, right? But I keep feeding it. So it's up to us, right, to take on all challenges, like, right, like, if you, like, the hurdle is hard, is like, whatever it could be, like, you're into drugs, like, they know when they're taking these drugs, like, oh my god, I'm closer to death, I'm closer to dying, anything can happen, but the addiction, the craving, it's the addiction, right? The feel. So, like, want to do this over that you shouldn't be doing that, right? That's the whole challenge, and that's part of the whole thing of growth and your spirit, because then you're supposed to kind of like do better and come out on the other side onto like the next challenge, because it's not going to be your only challenge, right? But that's life. That's what we're here for. We're here for, like, when you die, you don't take absolutely nothing, and nothing absolutely matters but your experiences. And then you have a review. And we are all connected. We're connected to the trees. We're connected to the air. We're connected to everything. We are all connected to everything, right? We are of energy. All of us. We are of energy from the source being God, right? So we are all connected. So when we cross over, let's say, right, you have a review day, right? Like people say, like, oh yeah, you're going to have to stand in front of God, right? You actually really stand in front of yourself. So you get like a review day. I have to redo his eyebrows because I cut them and they're like sticking out like little spiders. So you get a review, and when you cross over, you feel your home. You don't really like, it's the best thing. You're home, and you feel all the unconditional love, and then you get welcomed by all the people that love you and that crossed over, and you feel the unconditional love of God, right? Of the source, right? And then of course, you're welcomed. You feel like just fantastic to be home. And then you have a review. And on your review, you're going to see all the lifetimes that you've lived, because this is not our first rodeo here on earth. This is not our first rodeos. We've had multiple lifetimes, and we will continue having multiple lifetimes, because there's a lot of different experiences that we want to kind of like get the whole feel of what it is to experience life, right? You can't do that all in one lifetime. So in this review, you will see multiple things, experiences. Like maybe I was, let's say, for instance, in another lifetime, probably I was like a fisherman in the 1800s. I was maybe a male fisherman with like no kids, or maybe a whole bunch of kids, or whatever, and you get to see that, and you get to see your good things and your bad things that you've experienced in life, right? In your lifetime, in this of your soul, your soul's life journey, right? And this lifetime, let's say, like when you cross over and you experience this lifetime, you will see all the fucked up shit that you've done, right? And how it affected the people, how it affected that person that you was doing it to, and also the chain. Because like, like if you're a parent and you're sad, and you have like, let's say 3 little kids, right? Let's say, for instance, right? When you're sad, you let out that sadness, and everybody can feel your energy. Like they get, or if you're mad, you might be a person that you transfer your anger, and you're like, leave me the fuck alone, or you lash out, right? And you hurt the other person. It's like a chain reaction, right? It's a chain reaction, because then now you hurt the other person, even though you didn't really mean to, right? You're just feeling what you're feeling at the moment. You get to feel everybody's reaction and effect, the domino effect that you've caused, not only to that one person that you meant harm to or didn't mean harm to, but you did. And you will not only see the negative things that you've negative reactions that you've given out, but you will also see the good things that you've done in life, and you will get to feel how good and warm and fuzzy and life-changing things that you've done. Like something that probably, like, you give somebody $1 that they're hungry when you're walking down the street, or you buy them a meal, right? They probably say, oh, can you buy me a meal or something? I'm hungry. And you just go with your last of your money. You know that you don't have nothing else, right? But you're like, okay, let me just go buy this person, whatever meal, right? With the last, right? And it might be nothing to you at all. It might be absolutely nothing to you at all. Like it might be you do it and you forget, but it's the chain reaction that you have done to that person. Might be like the only meal that they might get, like in the next 3 days, and they you make an impact. You know, you might buy that person a meal. Look at how cute this little man is. Oh my God, I love the way they all look today. You might buy that person a meal, right? And they might be homeless, and they might take that one meal. It might be their only meal, and they might take that one meal and go and take it down to the other homeless people, and that one meal can feed maybe three lives, right? And that, you know, that's something that you might not, it might be the smallest thing. It might be the smallest thing that, like I said, may not mean absolutely nothing to you, but it's the impact. And this is what you will see in your life review. It's not only like the negative stuff. Look at how cute they are. I don't even know what they are, but they have like, it's a heart. I think it's a heart monster because they got little ears. You see that? And what are these paws? This is a hand, and I think this is a, I don't know. It's cute. They were like $5. But that's the life review. And, you know, if you are sorry, you know, for the bad things that you've done, you know, like if you repent and like, what will that review do to you, like there, you know? And then some people, like, they stay like lingering on because they don't want to cross over. But the opportunity and the door, like some, like maybe they are mass murderers, right? I'm switching it up now. But maybe they are, on this lifetime, they had an urge to be like mass murderers, and now they cross over and they don't care about the review. Like when they get the life review and they see that they are mass murderers, and they don't have a urge to repent and stuff like that, or even want to be in that space, then they linger. They stay in between, and they just linger because they don't want to go up and be, you know, with God. They want to kind of like linger, and even though they've crossed over, they don't want to be in good. They want to be in, still in the killing energy and stuff like that. And then they look for people that have that energy, that spirit, that spiritual thing. They'll linger on earth, and they will look for people that have that urge to be mass murderers or killing thing and stuff like that energy, and they kind of like attach themselves so that they can continue feeling that energy of that passion that they had, or that addiction. They kind of like attach themselves. It's deep, guys. It's really deep. But anyways, but they are not lost souls. They're just not ready, and the door is always open to go back home. God doesn't like even forget those that aren't ready yet. He doesn't forget us. He's always like, listen, whenever you're ready to come home and to change and to be good and to know, you know, and to accept, because that's free will. So that's basically like, let's say people that are more on the evil side, right? But anywho's, God is all good, all positive, all for us. We have spiritual angels and guides, okay, to help us and to guide us. Now, sometimes you get a gut feeling that maybe I shouldn't go down this alley, but damn it, I don't know, I'm getting a gut feeling that not to, getting bad vibes, but it'll save me a 15-minute walk. So you go down that alley, and then you get all these chills of not wanting, you get goosebumps, and you feel all this energy like you shouldn't go down the alley, but you still go, right? Those are your spirit guides warning you. We all have spirit guides, and that's our spirit guides warning us. Like, don't do it. Don't do it. And then you do it, and guess what? You get mugged. They fuck you up down the alley. You got to use the bathroom? You got to do pee-pee? No? You just want to go under? Okay. Don't do pee-pee in there, okay? So that's what it is, guys. You know, you get mugged, they beat you out, they break your jaw, they, break your ribs. You get a bad experience because you don't listen to your spirit, guys. You don't listen to your emotions and your feelings. It's very, very real, guys. What I'm telling you is very, 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 very real. And this is like I don't, it's just different, guys. It's just different. A lot of people are just like reading the Bible, things that happened like, you know, so many years ago, and I'm not saying that those aren't things, that didn't happen. I'm just saying that right here, right now, every single day we go through things, we go through experiences, we live life, right? And I just, all that to be said, where I'm going with this is just that God loves us so much, and we are here, we choose our lives, and we have a contract. And never doubt that God, okay, never doubt that God gave you, like, it's giving you like a bad, that he gave you a bad hand, or that you're dealing with a bad hand, in life. It's not that at all, guys. It's just, we're here for experience, so you have to like kind of like learn to take the bad and never see the bad. See the challenge, take the hurdle, and see when you come out and the positive. And with Rainbow, I hear both. I hear her struggles, and I see her struggles, and I just like, I just want to give her a big hug. I know this is a video and she probably won't watch this, but I would love to give her like a big air hug from my spirit to hers. I'm an empath, and I can totally feel her struggle, and I just really wish that I could guide her through a better view of how to handle her deck of cards, more to say, right? But then again, sometimes you gotta stay in your own lane, right? But I just thought, like, like I said, I'm an empath, and if I tell you that it just kind of like, I did that to my soul, to my spirit. It made me sad. It made me want to like kind of speak to her, and want to like kind of give her a different view of how to handle things and situations. But you could lead her, and I'm not saying that she wouldn't take my, I don't know, but I'm just saying that a lot of times in life, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it swim on its back, right? So, and not to say that because we're not like friends that way, like where we speak off, line or something. But I don't know, I just wanted to share that, and just wanted to say that it's not that God gave us a bad hand, or that he's like forgot about us or anything like that. Believe you me, he knows. He knows everything, and it'll be okay. It'll be okay. But anyways, guys, this took like an hour, me talking and changing 3 babies. I do want to change the other ones, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to change them, and then I'll just kind of like take these babies to the back, and then just give you a little view of what they will be wearing, because right now they all have t-shirts except for one baby that I think she has she has a t-shirt too. Yeah, they all have t-shirts in the back. They all have t-shirts, but I'm gonna put them in just random little things that I picked out for them, and then I'll be back. Okay, be right back. Okay, guys, so I'm going to change these 3 girls. I'll show you the outfits. They're very, very similar. Not all the babies will get similar outfits. She's going to get this floral, pink, and burgundy outfit. Little Addie is going to get this floral onesie with these velour pants. And she will get This is Aspen, and she will get these floral pants that match hers with the pink top, okay? And then I'm just gonna speed up the video because it's already over an hour, okay? Okay, so now I'm going to change these for boys. And again, guys, I am going to speed up the camera. As you guys can see, little Miss London has joined us back there. She is, guys, she doesn't want nothing to do with Hanks. So she's really like out the loop every now and then. Right, mamas? Yes, you're my baby. Her birthday is on the 27th of this month, guys. She will be 16 years old, okay? Yeah, so I will be changing these for boys, and I really, my inspiration with these babies was burgundy, flowers, and camouflage, okay? That's my inspiration with the vinyl ones, okay? So yeah, so let's get into it, okay? I'm gonna speed it up. Okay, guys, so job has been accomplished. I'm not sure how this video is gonna come out. The lighting is not the best. But look at the baby. Is that my Lun on the bed? You on the dark attack like a little baby? Yes, you are, mamas. Guys, I love you so much. She's a baby. You the baby? Huh? She's pissed. But anyways, guys, these are my Adalyn sculpts, guys. Or changed. I wish I could do this on a weekly basis, but that was a lot of work. Yeah, these are my girls. These are my boys. I will be having another girl added onto my edition really soon. Maribeth is painting a little red hair for me. I just have to root her. But she will be onto my edition. These are my silicone. I'm sorry, guys. I'm on the other side of my bed. So let me see if I could bring it up a little closer. There goes my little silicone babies, Adalyns. So that is them. Woo, that was a lot. And now I have to get to changing my bed sheets and, you know, getting back to life. Right? Stop playing with those, Marisol. I'm actually probably going to make another video after I change my bed sheets and do laundry and stuff like that. And I want to change two babies that I originally was going to do today, and I wind up doing this last minute. I always switch up, guys, in my brain. But yeah, that's my babies. But guys, I want to end this video. I want to say thank you for your time, because time can never be replaced. Also, I want to say, because I went like probably off topic, which I didn't, but I want to kind of like also add to my whole topic about mental health and just life and spirituality. I want to say don't give up on God. Don't question God. Don't question don't do that, guys. Just please, I encourage you guys not to do that. Life is all an experience, and kind of like what won't break you will make you type thing. Don't let things break you, guys. Just brainstorm through things, take a breather, just try to meditate, stay positive, always see the positive in any like hurdles or negative situations, no matter how hard they might be, because there's a lot of hard situation. Life is hard, and this planet on Earth is one of the hardest planets to experience. So that we kind of like that we are here taking on this challenge. Yeah, it's a tough one. It's gonna be tough, but you gotta stay positive. You gotta always know that God is on your side. You have spirit, guys. Listen to your try to listen to your your intuition, basically. And stay positive, guys, and stay strong, okay? And to Rainbow, I just want to give you a big hug, and I just, maybe one day we could just talk, and I don't know, maybe I could inspire you to view life differently. And you're a strong warrior. I tell you, you are a strong warrior. And just stay focused. And I know it's hard when it has to do with your children being ill, and you're dealing with when you're dealing with your kids that you love, and loved ones. It's really, really hard. But stay focused, girl. You're a fantastic mother. I can just tell from just feeling your pain through your videos for your daughter. But everything is gonna work out. And stay positive. You're a warrior, and you got this. And I know you know that, and it's okay to vent and break down. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. We actually need that in life. But just stay positive and don't give up. Don't think that God has it out for you, because he really doesn't. And he really loves you so much, and your kids. He loves all of us. So that being said, guys, keep God first, guys. It's so important. Don't give up on him, because he doesn't give up on us, okay? So keep God first, say a prayer, be thankful, be grateful, and be kind to one another, guys. I love you guys so much, and I want to thank you for putting up with this long ass video with my crazy doll thing going on. Okay, guys, I love you, and I'll see you guys very soon. Bye. Say bye, Lon. Say bye. Say, I'm the little princess. I don't care. I don't care if Hank is here and he's newer. I'm still a teenager, right? Yes, you are, Mama. I love you.